Charge of the Light Brigade. Half a league, half a league, half a league onward, all in the valley of death, rode the 600. Forward the Light Brigade, charge for the guns, he said. Into the valley of death rode the 600. Forward the Light Brigade, was there a man dismayed? Not though the soldier knew someone had blundered. Theirs not to make reply, theirs not to reason why, theirs but to do and die. Into the valley of death rode the 600. Cannon to the right of them, cannon to the left of them, cannon in front of them volleyed and thundered. Stormed at with shot and shell, boldly they rode and well. Into the jaws of death, into the mouth of hell, rode the 600. Flashed all their sabres bare, flashed as they turned in air, sabring the gunners there, charging an army, while all the world wondered. Plunged in the battery smoke, right through the line they broke. Cossack and Russian reeled from the sabre stroke, shattered and sundered. Then they rode back, but not the 600. Cannon to the right of them, cannon to the left of them, cannon behind them volleyed and thundered, stormed at with shot and shell, while horse and hero fell. They that had fought so well came through the jaws of death, back from the mouth of hell, all that was left of them, left of 600. When can their glory fade? Oh, the wild charge they made, all the world wondered. Honour the charge they made, honour the Light Brigade, noble 600. So this poem was written about a real battle, the Battle of Balaclava, and mistaken orders led to the cavalry division, the horseback soldiers, charging into Russian cannon and gunfire. Almost half of the 600 soldiers were killed or wounded, and Tennyson is using the poem to show the bravery that the soldiers faced in the face of danger. In stanzas 1 and 2, a person is quoted, "Forward the Light Brigade, charge for the guns." He knows that they face gunfire, but gives the order anyway. Even though that the soldiers knew someone had blundered, they still followed orders. It was their duty to do and die. The Valley of Death is a biblical allusion referring to God's protective power and comfort. It highlights the soldiers' lack of fear as they rode towards certain death. Personification of the jaws of death and the mouth of hell. Death could come as quickly, and yet they boldly ride on. The repeat of the phrase, "this is not," and flashed conveys a sense of the battle's size, speed and chaos. Repeating a word or phrase at the end of the clause, cannon to the right of them, cannon to the left of them, cannon behind them, creates a sense of how overwhelming the battle is. The alliteration, stormed at with shot and shell, creates an ominous tone whilst creating a sense of the bullet's speed. And while horse and hero fell, this creates a sense of breathlessness of those who were killed. The soldiers are never really focused on as individuals, and details of their deaths on the battle scene are never really fully described. Would the supposed glory have been conveyed if Tennyson had described individual deaths? Or is the heroic unity of the Light Brigade more powerful? The forceful imperative verb, honour the charge they made, honour the Light Brigade, is Tennyson, as the poet laureate for the country, compelling us to recognise the astounding courage forever. The rhetorical question in the final stanza, "When can their glory fade?" emphasises that we cannot question the soldiers' amazing bravery as they rode into battle. Tennyson uses his poem to turn the soldiers into legends. Repetition is also used to highlight the bravery of the soldiers and the devastating effects of war. In stanza 3, all 600 men boldly rode. However, in stanza 5, horse and hero fell. Far fewer than 600 soldiers are left of them. Repetition forces us to reflect upon the immediate, cruel consequences of war. There is rhyme in the poem, but it follows no particular rhyme scheme. The rhymes do become more frequent at times. Some rhymes work across the stanzas, 100, blundered, thundered, wondered, which increases the pace, and it makes the poem unified, like the cavalry, as they rode in unison, whilst the erratic rhyme scheme reflects the chaos of the battlefield. The rhythm creates the sound of the rhythm of the horses galloping or the soldiers' fast heartbeats. Some line breaks the rhythm. Into the valley of death rode the 600, and breaking the poem's natural flow reflects the bewilderment of the men riding towards almost certain death. The weapons faced by the soldiers are powerful, like the weather they thundered and stormed. How can humans beat such force? So this is a piece of political propaganda, really, on Tennyson's part, to glorify war, to honour the soldiers, and to encourage more men to sign up to fight in future battles.